Okay, so today I am going to clear all your doubts pertaining to the PIQ form. What is the importance of the PIQ form? Some of you have got this wrong notion that PIQ form is the basis of your selection. Absolutely wrong. But it doesn't mean PIQ form is not important. It's a very, very important document. And let me tell you, immediately after your selection in your stage 1, you are supposed to fill up your PIQ form. Now, what is the importance of the PIQ form? Yes, it is an important document. Certain glaring mistakes you guys do, which you should avoid. Guys, can anybody guess how much time an interviewing officer takes in going through your PIQ form? How much time does it take?
You can now get a free SSB course under the guidance of Maj Gen Bhakuni at SSB Short Academy if you attend any of our written courses for NDA, CDS or FCAT. Attend 4 to 5 lectures daily and prepare with study material, mentor support, weekly feedback, mock tests and guidance by officers in our lush green 28-acre military campus. Call us now on 725-930-7111 for queries and registrations. Now let's get back to the video.
So, now what do I see in your PIQ form? Obviously, I will read your name. I will obviously see which place do you belong to. You know, I may ask you some rapport building question about your place. Which place do you belong to? Whether you are a South Indian, North Indian, East Indian or West Indian or Central Indian. Okay, whichever place you belong to, because I may ask a couple of questions about your place. I will definitely see the place, particularly where you have spent maximum of your time. I will see that. Below that, I will obviously see your family background. Are you getting me? In your family background, what do I see? What's your father doing? Is he a farmer? Is he a doctor? Is he an engineer? Because it is going to affect your life, guys. Your personality gets impacted by your family background also. Okay? So whether you are from a business family or you are from a rural background or urban background, I get a lot of inputs from that. And you don't have to be ashamed of your background. You should be always proud of your background. From a village background, in spite of having studied in the government schools, if you do well, the interviewing officer tends to give you, it creates a better impression in front of the interviewing officer. Don't think that higher the family background, better are your chances of selection. Absolutely no. In fact, you will not understand today, there is something called trainability marks. If two guys, one studying in the best of public school, one from a primary school or a village school of a village background, both these guys do equally well in their interview. Whom do you think the interviewing officer will give more marks? The village background guys. Why? There is something called trainability marks, because trainability marks we tend to give to a guy who, in spite of that background, has yet done exceedingly well. He has competed with a guy from a good school like RIMC or some military school, and yet he did well. So he gets more marks. So your background helps us that, because if that guy, you can just think, in spite of his village background, he could do so well. If he gets facilities now, he is going to do exceedingly well. So we know that his trainability factor means once he goes to the IMA, he is going to benefit a lot. He is going to be here. Whereas the guy who has already seen that kind of background, the training will have marginal effect on him. Whereas this chap, now he is getting the best of everything, he will be here. It happens actually in life. Are you getting me? So this is why we see your background also to give you trainability marks. Interviewing officer does a bit of favor for you if you are from a very, very poor background. See, we will ask you a question about your job. Okay? What job are you doing? You may be in forces, you may be in government service, you may be in TCS or something. So you'll write, what is your appointment, which company, and how much pay you are drawing, guys. Because that gives us a question. Where are you working now? How did you get this job? Was it a college placement or was it otherwise? How much pay you are drawing and how are you spending it? That tells us how responsible you are. Are you helpful? Do you care of your family? Or do you plan your expenditure? Are you saving some money? Etc., etc. We come to know a lot of things about you. And guys, below that, you see the column? Below that is your NCC. Whether you are an NCC cadet, otherwise you leave it blank, dot, dot. Some people are NCC entry, some people may not be NCC entry, but they have been in NCC. Okay, they may have spent your 2 years, 3 years. See, people remember your PIQ form always. There's hardly anything. You people unnecessarily get worked up on the PIQ form. I will tell you 3 points which you should keep in mind later. And look at that. Your pay, and after that is your sports. Okay, whether you play football, basketball, cricket. Okay, you write down and whatever, how many years you have played and what position you are in. You may be football captain, you may have played some tournament, etc. So you may write on that. You may have been in the team or you may not have been in the team. You leave it blank. If you are not part of the college team, doesn't matter, yet you play football, you can write it down. And below that is your hobbies. Okay, your hobbies and pastime activities. Okay, your interest, it is actually column is your hobbies / interest. So you can write on that. Somebody is in trekking, cycling, gymming, adventure, etc. So you can write it down there. Okay, and after that, below is, what is the next column? Your achievements, your extracurricular activities and the achievements in that. Are you getting me? So you write that various activities, or you call it the responsibilities you have undertaken, okay, which are all extracurricular activities. What are the extracurricular activities? Firstly, debating. In college, school, you would have done some part, etc. So you mention that. And what has been your achievement in that? Are you getting me? Next, which kind of commission you have come for? Whether you are NCC commission, whether you are technical entry, you are short service, and below that is another interesting column. How many times you have been to the SSB? How many attempts? 4 attempts, you describe the 4 attempts. Okay? Some people have 13, 14 attempts. So I will advise them, they should only write about the number of times they have been conference out. They can write down total attempts 9, 3 times screened out. So they don't have to write because the column will fill it up otherwise. Okay, I will just show you. That is the last column. Look, here is the PIQ form of 2 successful candidates. I have kept for you successful candidates who have passed. See how they fill up. You must circulate it around you. See what mistakes they have done. My staff has put up because 2 successful candidates are here today. So they have put up this form to me. See this and look at this. So correct, he has written about his details, whichever SSB he has gone on the top. Then his details, as you can see, right, okay. He is from Rewa, MP, Madhya Pradesh. What is the population of that? You write down that. It is simple English. It is like filling up a form. Like PIQ form is like your biodata which you give in an interview in the civil. You give your resume or you give your brief. It is like that brief which gives a lot of inputs to him. Okay, so which place does he belong to? Look at this. See, he is from, the MP Rewa, And what is his mother tongue? He has written single. And then the family background, you can see in your form. Okay? What is his father? His father is a farmer. He is drawing 22,000. Mother is a teacher. Mother is getting more pay, 48,000. And his sister is also a teacher. He is written, she is a teacher. Are you getting me? Okay. And then his high school 10th, 12th marks. And BSc marks, he's done MSc also, he's written MSc. As I told you, without even looking at the PIQ form, because we remember the PIQ form. On the next page, as I say, height. See, this guy is not, he is in fact underweight. Being underweight is no problem. He should not be overweight. He is perfectly fine height. Then he is not in an NCC, he has written that. Okay, he is not doing a job also. He has mentioned that. As of now, he is a student, he has written. Okay, below that, sorry, he is not working, but he is in NCC. Below that, 3 years, he was in NCC, he got C certificate. Okay, below that, he plays cricket and kabaddi, he has written that. See, he was played up the district level, and his team was the winner, he has written. He is 2010 to 2017, he has played kabaddi, and 2009 to 2016, he has played football. See this column. You must go through this, okay? And now, guys, which are the extracurricular activities which I was telling you? Below that is firstly your hobbies and interest. He's written music, okay, geopolitics. Below that is activity group now, quiz competition, cultural activities, etc. He's written, okay. And below that is now, see this, what extracurricular group activities in which he has performed exceedingly well. His achievement, he has been SEO. What responsibilities he has been part of. He has written, he was SEO in NCC, vice captain of football in school. Those things he has correctly written. And then he is going for permanent commission, and this attempt is for IF, Indian Air Force. So that also you can mention. Below that, see, his 3 attempts he has written. Okay. Any doubt in the PIQ form, guys?
No, sir. No, sir.
Absolutely clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.